It's a late September day at Podere San Cristoforo. The sun is rising and the brisk air smells of wild rosemary and maritime pines. This is the day we have been waiting for all year, the harvest of our Sangiovese. We are tense but excited, even if we have looked after these vines since last October, from preparing the ground to the time when the grapes are ripe. Uncertainty remains about what we will eventually have in the fermentation vat. You can tell when it's going to be a good vintage like this one, but you can never take things for granted. Educating a vineyard to make good wine is like bringing up a child. We can do everything right, but then his character will come into play. And the same thing is true of our wines. They may mature in the bottle in an ideal way, but it won't just be thanks to us. The terroir and especially the weather will play a fundamental role. The 2015 vintage is exceptional. You can tell just by tasting the grapes. They are sweet and delicious. Our analysis of the acidity, sugars and polyphenols reveals that these are wines with great potential extract. Imagine our wine with the body of a pinup, 36, 24, 36. Yes, you've got Marilyn Monroe in your glass. It's a day for celebration. We get up in the morning to bake the bread for dinner. We all get together before starting the night's harvesting. We love life and celebrate every moment of it. And wine is the perfect medium for this. We open up bottles of our older vintages and also those of other producers. We breathe in the iodine and salt-filled air as we pass through our vineyards. The Maremma is a wild area where nature gets the better of man. The hills are an incredible source of biodiversity, and the sea makes its presence felt by moderating the temperature and increasing the light. During the day, the grapes absorb the sun's rays and become warmer than the air surrounding them. Harvesting at night allows us to pick grapes that are much cooler, and this helps highlight the delicate aromatic notes of Sangiovese. Sangiovese is a noble variety, a thoroughbred that is difficult to tame. Here at San Cristoforo we give it a saddle and reins, but its indomitable temperament can be detected in every sip. It will always reveal its rebellious and vigorous character in the glass. There are very few varieties around the world that have this dual personality. On the one hand, ingratiating and accommodating when it comes to pairing with food, and on the other, intense and austere, able to amaze even the most demanding of palates and enhance even the most highly flavored of dishes. In essence, a wine is just fermented grape juice. It thrills us and remains in our hearts only if it creates a magical rapport with us. Man, too, is essentially just animated matter. He is taken by surprise by the beauty of life when his soul merges with those who love him and whom he loves. Wine inebriates us with its perfumes, with its color. It excites us inexplicably, just like love does. Our latest Sangiovese harvest is over. The joy of expectation is always greater than that of the completed act. We are exhausted but content. From these grapes we will make our flagship wine, Carandelle, which is the result of listening to people, to the earth and to the vines. Because it's the details of the terroir we have to care about. Respect for what we can't actually see, like the little microorganisms that quietly work underground in order to nourish the vines. That's the secret of wine, which is hidden right there in the little nuances of aroma that respect and love for the land can provide us with. So that is our harvest, an important event in all of our lives. We will accept whatever it reserves for us with gratitude, because we have faith in our men, our land, and our wines, which, even in difficult vintages, have always offered us great emotions.